Alright, let's jam while this is uploading. Hi, chat. I'm gone. Well, I'm there, but I'm frozen. I've never seen a more beautiful hand in my life, to be honest. Look at that smug ass. Alright, submit. Please, Dingo, we need the sauce. The sauce is uploading. %10 barbecue, 10% ketchup, a little bit of mayo, some Thousand Island. We're on that level of sauce, chat. No shot, you won the challenge. I lost round one. I lost round one. It was not close, and then we didn't lose again after that. Dog Zoo. There you go. The sauce has been uploaded. Alright, chat, I'm here. Hello. I look pretty much exactly the same as yesterday, I think. Meticulous archive. Hmm. I don't think I'm supposed to haste this Riddler. I don't think I want to haste the Riddler, chat. I can't, right? Yeah, I can't haste the Riddler, so takes that off the table. I'd like to cast Quantum Riddler. Oh. That's a lot of lands. You finished your playset of Mox Opals earlier today? I need that one Eternal Weekend player to finish their playset of Murktides. Okay, Force Negation, Pitch Subtlety. Oh, they're playing my favorite deck. Opponent has good taste. But they're stuck on 2 lands, so maybe that's not good taste. I don't think I have another Surveil land. Well, if I don't have another Surveil land, I guess we'll just go fetch Temple Garden? Inside. I need them to finish their playset of Secret Layer Murktides, so that way I can get rid of my Murktide. To finish that thought. I still have my Secret Layer Showdown Murktide. I don't know what to do with it. About to give it away to chat. I need to get a red land here. I gotta get my other Steam events. Maybe I can haste this Riddler. Ooh, Kabu. Maybe I want to leave a Blighting Bolt. Alright, Nathan. You might make fun of me, but I'll have you know, we won the challenge with Zoo yesterday. L plus ratio plus you can't say anything bad about Zoo for the rest of the time. Oh, Zoo sucks. A dog. Force negation pitching to Fairy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have bolted after they played the Riddler. Congrats, McWinsauce, by the way. Huge finish. Probably not quite exactly the finish you were looking for, but very commendable nonetheless. Put on a good show against the 4 Vexing Bobble deck. Like, what the actual hell? I would have been so sad queuing into the 4 Vexing Bobble deck. I think I'm supposed to play this Riddler from my hand. How many challenges have I won? I don't know. I could also warp it, and I'll have 3 mana left over. I could draw into a Flage and then Flage the Felia, maybe. That might be better than just casting the Riddler. I want to tap the Arena of Glory. Maybe not. Warp it like that. Flage. And a dog. I love you, dog. Pretty sure I just killed a Felia. So now I have Flage Arena of Glory next turn, maybe. Although they probably have Subtlety. They did pitch a Subtlety already. That Brood Scale list with Vexing Bubble, it was so ridiculous. It was such a good meta call against all the affinity. Imagine you played Neoform in that. I guess you could just lead on Veil of Summer. But man, what a crazy meta call for that particular tournament. Yeah, it definitely can't be a tube set. Yeah, you got a Veil and then you got an Allosaurus Shepherd after that. Or Rider. Oh, I said Shepherd. Legacy All-Star Allosaurus Shepherd coming in clutch. Making things uncounterable. I love the surprise look that you had when game 2 your opponent went Glaring Fleshraker pass, and then you like played a Cap Cannoneer and pass back, and then went Glaring Fleshraker number 2 pass, and you're like, what? I'm not dead. And then they died. Okay, drawing this Consign means I could probably Hasty Flage through a Subtlety. I could also Felia, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I shock this in, I can also Hasty Felia. I mean, that seems kind of nice. I don't know why I would want to do that. Oh, I guess I could Felia exile the Riddler and then consign it. Oh, dude, we have so many cool lines this turn. I guess I don't have enough white mana, though. Gosh dang, I don't have enough white mana. I was getting too lost in the sauce. Alright. How many times do I consign? Probably all my mana. I think I tried to kill the Riddler, too. I choose you. You. Huge. Can we play Legacy Leylines? We're gonna play a league with this deck, but I will play Legacy Leylines at some point. White Orchid Phantom. Killing Arena? Now we have enough white mana, chat. Kavu, Felia, or Riddler? I don't get to haste anything. I think I just go to combat. Bonk. Consign. Would you like to block? Gosh, that's so good for me. Let's play Kavu, Flash, and Felia. The dog. Who let the dog in the zoo, chat? Which one of you did it? My dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top. Okay, you know what? Let me float my mana first. Oh, holy schmoly. Do you get anything from winning the Modern Challenge? Clout. The best prize. You also get 100 chests. Mystical Dispute. Sign me up. Stub? I don't think I want Stub. Stub seems a little Pretty much my idea with this list was we played the Felia plus Frog plus Riddler shell the other day in Zoo, and that seemed pretty good. But I think the 2 mana 5/5 is just too strong, so I cut the Nicodles. I'm sorry. I apologize. We are not playing Wilder Nicodle today. I know it's very sad. But I cut those, I cut the Tribal Flames, and then I added the Riddler, and I added 3 Felia, and I added 2 more Consigns that I swapped out Stubborn Dial. Because if Felia attack plus Consign to Memory is removal for any permanent, it's build your own Vindicate pretty much. And then you get the Felia plus the Riddler, and you get the Riddler plus Consign synergies. And you also get the Flage plus Consign synergy as well. Now this, I feel, is the perfectly constructed deck. Yeah, I know. I'd like to issue a formal apology to Wilder Nicodle. I'm so sorry. I gotta take out some number of Ragavans, maybe. I don't know, Ragavan's kind of good in the matchup. Nicodle won 2 challenges. 2 whole challenges. Nope, never happened. Never said that. I deny any claims that I said that. Best of luck, Valk. I'm gonna bring the Clarion Conqueror as well. I said Riddler's really good. Great card. I never slandered that card, not once. If they could make a bigger Nicodle in the MH4 that needed more land types, but I think Leyline kind of screws that. Yeah, it would be like a, I don't even know. Land types -1/-1, so it'd be like a 1 mana 4/4. I think it would have to be a 1 mana 4/4 for it to be playable. Shadowing Backstreets, Murktide to Oculus to Riddler, all overrated after their release. And then they all get played anyways. I'm sure Riddler will fall off at some point. You see what deck won the Apex Modern 5K? I actually didn't. I forgot that was going on this weekend. What won? Beans the Swamp. Wildest Nicodle. They could give it a pretty good name. Titan? Who was piloting Titan? I need to judge them. I'll leave this on top. Your turn. Dog. Some guy who picked it up 4 weeks ago. Unbelievable. Life isn't fair, chat. The Amulet players stay winning. It was a Frogmere finals, or a Titanmere finals. I thought they were going to play Frog, that's why I said Frog. Yep, that's fine. Get a hydroelectric specimen. Very cool. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to bolt this. They're holding up leyline or consign for my leyline binding, so I think I need to use the bolt instead. Drew a land drop too. Pretty nice. Alright, they got subtlety. Maybe that was a reason to main phase Felio. Oh hey, resolved. I didn't think I'd get this far. That was probably the worst land to draw. Thanks, Dave. You want to subtlety. Cheez-Its or goldfish crackers? Cheez-Its. All day. Cheez-Its are like actual cracker cracks. Yeah, we're grinding. I could eat infinite Cheez-Its. Yeah, I don't buy it. Like, I found out that Quest made protein Cheez-Its. I don't have the box anymore. I literally ate all 3 bags in like 2 days. It died on the cross for me. Wow, this resolved too. I guess maybe they're just banking on me flickering this with Felia, and then they're gonna consign it. The Quest cheeses are so goddamn good. Yo, Doodle. Thank you for the prime. Alright, I think they have consign. So I'm just gonna attack with Felia and not blink anything. If they didn't subtlety this or this, that tells me they have consign. Bye, Riddler. That's my hard read anyways. Yep. Yeah, I can't play the second paper either. Draw step to dog. Oh shit. Ooh. Kavu. Kavu resolve too. Hmm. Oh, sure. Because every time I draw Felia, I say the dog verbally. I've trained myself to do it. So I just leak information in paper. I guess they are banking on this Overlord. You say it every draw step. I don't know if I could train myself to do that. We roll Clarion Conquer. The dog. The frog. Well, I think I'm gonna bolt the frog for sure. Oh boy. Mm. Okay, I think they have consigned chat. What do I do about that? Nothing, mayhaps? That was not very good. Consign the Overlord triggers and attack them to death? Okay. That's certainly possible. Hmm. Well, make them use mana on their own turn at least. There's no way he has 2 consigns. Me has 2 consigns. Target here, and then they go consign with replicate. I go, yep. What do you target? They're targeting my lane line. I don't even know if I care if they consign this, though. I'll just go 1-1. If they want to spend like an actual card countering my consign on this trigger, that's fine too. This Clarion Conquer is so good right now. This Clarion Conquer is going absolutely crazy. Two cards, please. They have no cards in hand. I'm pretty sure I just consign the subtlety. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, we abandoned Nikotl. I think I have to pass. No attacks. I could attack. Okay, so if I attack, I blink this and I go to 1. They send everything. Actually, I guess they could blink this. No, I block here. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can attack. I think I just pass. Because they're going to return a subtlety. I have a blocker for the Clarion Conqueror. Pretty interesting game. I don't know what the best draw is. Yeah, but they can pick up subtlety here off the Overlord. Maybe something better even. Let's see what they pick up. I assume it's subtlety. Yeah, we cut the Tribal Flames. Oh, interesting. Not getting rid of the Riddler. Oh, with Teferi. Does Teferi complicate things? Returns Teferi. So my Riddler's gonna get bounced to my hand. I think I'm supposed to block the Frog. I take 7, I go to 2. They Teferi bounce the Riddler because that's their only choice. That's pretty heads up by them to exile the Clarion Conqueror. Think I'm supposed to block the Felio? I mean, all my stuff's gonna have Hexproof. I drew another Overlord, okay. They can pick up a Subtlety, but they don't have Subtlety. If I draw a Hasteland, they're dead. Arena. Oh. God damn, he's good. Damn, am I whitelisted, chat? I feel like I've been whitelisted these last few challenges. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. He's popping off. Ooh, his hand's kind of nice. I think I'm playing against prowess. Hello, prowess. Meet. How did I tap so poorly? Missed the dexterity check. Meet 5-5. How did I know they were on prowess? I played against them yesterday, and they were also on prowess. Yeah, we can watch it. I don't think the VOD's up. If the VOD's up, we can watch it. I think this Cobb was about to get angry. I think I can go Riddler, consign this turn. Let's draw a card first. Ragavan. I wish I could unsee that preordain. Yeah, I feel you on that. I should make a list of my least favorite arts in Magic, because I think this would be at the top of it. At least top 5. Although, I don't know. Everything from the Suck My Seaweed arc was also pretty unlookable. Unlookable, is that a word? It is now. Unlookable. Yeah, the Suck My Seaweed promo. But it has an all-time flavor text. Even though it has an all-time flavor text, though, it's like artwork's not good. Violent Urge. Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. Alright, well, you're dead. I don't think I had much for this matchup. Stubs are probably fine. Ragavan out, and then maybe like a copy of Consign. Riddler's not very good either. Is Riddler better than Ragavan? Probably. I think having more flying blockers is decent. We can never do the Fellier Riddler thing or the Fellier or the Riddler Consign thing. Wear Tear is probably fine as well. I don't think I want Damping Sphere. We didn't bring it in against them yesterday. I think we can take out another Consign maybe. Matchups free, sideboard slots are unnecessary. They do have Consigns of their own. So if we play like Leyline and then try to Scion, they could just Consign it. Oh, holy. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if it'll get purged, but this is where the vintage final starts. Alrighty. We're gonna have some good content between rounds, chat. Taps out a Consign. Hmm. Hmm. I think they mulligan, yeah. They're on not very many cards. It's time for Serum Powder and Zoo. I can't wait to keep a 7 or half the mulligan without Serum Powder and then top deck Serum Powder. 249. I think we'll watch it from the start, maybe. No blocks. Not trying to get blown up by mutagenic. By blown out, I mean minorly inconvenienced. Okay, let's start watching. It's not Zeriak. I'm gonna keep this hand of 2 Ragavans, though. I'm sure they're gonna flash in Ice Fang. Kavu. I keep sending my Steam Vents to the Shadow Realm. I'm not really sure how I'm doing that. I must be a powerful wizard. I just passed the turn with 1 land. I wonder if they're gonna consign my Ragavan trigger. Oh, it's Neoform. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Hmm. Well, now I feel less good about playing this Kavu. Neoform is kind of Simic mid-range if you think about it. I think we just pass. Although, getting the pressure down is nice, but then I'm tapping out of pretty much everything relevant. planes. Endurance. I don't think I'm playing endurance. How good are you at fetching in zoo? I mean, you get the Triome and you get the Shockland. I don't know. It doesn't seem that hard. It's a 4-mana Scion. Oh, I can pact and get a Kavu and then die. There's more to it than that. Oh, really? I could actually consign the pack trigger. That is true. Holy schmoly. Yep. Neo formation. Form of? Huh? Eh? I've never seen a Neoform in my life. What's a Neoform? Do I even care? Not really. Like, what else am I doing with these consigns? Wooded Foothills. If I send it with both, they go to 6. I think it's probably better to actually just play the Scion. Just say go. There's no real loss in swinging here. I'm gonna lose my Kavu. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Explain yourself, Twitch chatter. Right now. Bring them to 6, lethal with Bolt. So they block the Kavu, I play a Scion, and then they block the Scion. I deal them 2 damage, and they're at 3 life, and then I can't win. GG. Whereas I wait a turn, and they die. But like, for real. Zap. Math wasn't my strong suit. Hey, at least you admit it. I could also Eldritch Evolution for a Fleege to flex on them even harder. I don't think we need to flex. I also don't think we need these ley lines. I've been getting away with no main deck stubs so far. I guess Riddler is pretty good against Ureni, huh? I don't hate the bolts. I like the Felia plus Consign little synergy here too. Let's just drop it on their Flash, I guess. Scion's still just a 4/4 that attacks. And that seems good enough for me. Gotta kill him somehow. His hand doesn't have any meaningful interaction for what they're doing, but it does have turn 1 Ragavan. So I'm gonna keep it. How bad could it be? Maybe I'll die on turn 2. Maybe I won't. Are you proud of your Twitch progress? I think we've come a long way in 3.5 years now. Almost 4. I got a good community behind me. One that gives me questionable lines sometimes, but they're aight. They aight. Huge. Big gall to hit. Okay, don't kill me, I'll die. Thank you. Thank you for not killing me. That's a lot of dog. I think I'm casting this. What am I getting? I can get a Flage? I can turn Felly into Flage. If I turn Felly into Flage, I'm gonna have 2 cards. 3 maybe, 4. The Flage is 1. If I draw a fetch land, but I gotta play Arena. I don't know, it's either Ragavan into Kavu or Felly into Flage. I'm definitely casting one of these. I think it's Ragavan into Kavu. Does that set up lethal? Riddler 4, 7, +5, plus Bolt? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. If they kill me, I will die. Felly into Kavu? That's not how that card works. Silly Twitch chat. I didn't die. Spike. Wait, this hand's cracked. Man, I'm glad the dog joined the zoo. I can just play the Triumph. Leaving up Consign on turn 1 is... I don't know. We won a challenge with Blink. We won a challenge with Zoo. So I combined them. I hate Zoo. Play Beans at the RC. Alright, that's a good idea. Beans with Riddler goes probably insane. What's the best Blink variant? Probably when you shut your eyelids. And then open them very rapidly afterwards. Just did it. Agony. Mini! They give it a tier 1 of the 11 mods. What? Is Link? Zoo Link? Zoo Blink? Is Blink? Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is kind of crazy here. Okay, so... Riddle me this. I guess they could have Solitude. That's pretty nice as well. Blink here. And they block Cat Warrior. I bolt. I say sure. And then trigger on the stack. I guess I let it flip. None of this really matters. And then we bazap. I don't know if it's better spending the consign or the bazap. Probably the bazap. Oh my god. Maybe drawing cards is bad if you keep drawing Leyline of the Guild Pact. Other than Flays, what's the best 3-drop in Modern? Riddler Ephemerate. That's the best 3-drop in Modern. Splunking. Splunking's a good answer. Okay. Binding. Combat. Yeah. My hand is really poor. And I mean really poor. Consigned memory. You're so good. Opponent just wasted their turn. Mana's too hard for Frog, I think. Another one. What are your thoughts on that Esper Blink deck that you had Subtlety and Force Negation? That's what I'm playing for the RC. Unless I pivot to this at the last moment, which I don't think I will. But maybe we win this challenge also. Yippers. To the Flage? Guess they have Discharge. They didn't even get a second red source for Flage. Okay. Okay. Sure. Damn, he's good. I'll reiterate what I said earlier. Damn, he's good. Mystical Disputes might be fine here. I think I want the Surgical Extraction too. What's up, Jeppy? Bolts seem kind of poor. I think it's probably worse than Flage. I don't know. I might take out Bolts and try it like that. 4 hours and 30 minutes remaining on my clock. I mean, sure. I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning, but now it's time for some dingo. Let's go. Man, I gotta go back to the gym too. I haven't gone for 2 days, chat. I don't really know what they're playing. I guess it's Jeskai Energy. Maybe I wasn't supposed to bring in Mystical Dispute. I thought they were playing Jeskai Control. I don't think I saw Guide or Pride last game. I guess I did see a Johnny, so that's probably a tip off that it wasn't Jeskai Control. I actually just boarded so poorly. Hey, that's not bad. The Riddler Ephemery kind of confused me. Don't want to play Kavu or Scion. Probably Kavu. 15 card sideboard to switch just into straight up Boros Energy. That's kind of badass. Luton Strand. Hollowed Fountain. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's not fine, but it's fine. It's really not fine, actually. Oh, scheisse. Yo, Min wins. Thank you for the prime. Ugh. Well, I hope you're well as well, Min. Thank you. I appreciate the 3 months. I'm big chillin'. Although I have no idea what I'm supposed to do this turn. I think I'm supposed to flage the White Orchid Phantom. Maybe I should attack first. If I attack first, they could block and then chuck the White Orchid Phantom. After first strike damage resolves, that's kind of bad for me. If I flage here, they sacrifice it, they ping me, I go to 14, and then I get to attack with this and loot something away, potentially have better mana if I draw into better mana. But then I have to play the Mountain, which also kind of feels bad. I could also just flash in the Felia. I could play this Flash in Felia, or I could play the Mountain and then have Felia plus Mystical Dispute. Wow, I don't know what to do. Felia is pretty high upside, because I have the Riddler in my hand already. Consign. I mean, the fella is probably never sticking around, though. Maybe I should attack with the Kavu anyways and trade it for the White Orchid Phantom. Is that crazy? Could also just escape Flage if I discard the Flage that way. I have to bin this Consign. Alright, I'm actually down. Because there's a better chance that my Felia survives. Oh, we drew Arena too. Wait, that's so gas. I need another white source still, but that's not bad. First strike. Then they fling this. Uh-huh. Wait, they flung Guide Souls? They must have Ephemerate. It's the only logical answer, right? Haste something. Haste is Johnny. Okay. Haste Riddler. I kind of want to mystical dispute this. Because if I flip a Johnny main phase 2, and then I can haste my own Riddler, and I haste my Felia too. Wait, that's kind of sweet. I could play Riddler, haste Felia. Okay, they didn't want to do it. I think we're super dead. I think you're super over dramatic right now. We just have to figure out the line. I'm pretty sure it's haste Riddler, haste Felia. And this line is very, very sweet. Because if they want to sack 2 creatures to kill the Felia, they have to flip the Ajani. If they flip the Ajani, the Riddler can kill the Ajani. So if they want to kill the Felia, they have to lose everything, pretty much. And if they let this happen, they can also decline the flip, but that doesn't seem that great for them. They have to draw another cat. Yeah, they have to decline the flip. That's so sad for them. They sacked the Ajani. Oh, sweet GBs. Punch. What do you think about this pile? Asmo is bad. Next. What do you think about Asmo? Points at Wrath of the Skies. They must have I feel like they have an Ephemerate in their hand. That's the only reason they would care so much about this White Orchid Phantom. Actually, maybe I should have Mystical Disputed that. I should have Mystical Disputed that. So they're gonna hit 1 land up back on the way down. I drew the Temple Garden. I think I have to hold this Temple Garden in my hand. Probably gonna pop the Arena. Honestly, this is all fine. I should have just cast the Mystical Dispute, though, on the Ephemerate and held the Consign in my hand. I made a mistake. Yeah, I'm playing Falia Zoo. What you know about counterspells? Apparently not very much. Otherwise, I would have played this better. Might take out the Arena instead. Which I think makes sense. Oh. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to escape Flage. I'm gonna get pinged. We draw a land, we're in for greatness. If not, I mean, they have to rip a Flage like right now. Put one on top. Okay. Witch Enchanter. What? Riddler. What do you think they put on top? Scion gives this first strike and vigilance. It doesn't give it lifelink. I'd rather just play Riddler. Maybe they topped a Riddler. That's probably it. I think they topped a Riddler. So if they topped a Riddler, maybe I should just flage them and then let them block here. Because if I flage this, they can sacrifice to put me to 6. If they haste a Riddler and then draw into something else, and if they draw removal for this, I could potentially die. I think this is safer. Yeah, 3 life for 3 damage. Or they just take it like an absolute Chad. I didn't even think about that. I guess it was net 1 life. That's probably still fine, right? No, I think this was still good because this is representing 2 instead of 3. 1, 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck. My Riddler. Alright, well. I told you we could die, chat. That's kind of crazy, though. Arena of Glory. Good card. Okay, let's board properly, I think. Yeah, I think we're dead regardless. Maybe we take the Ragavans out. Definitely want the bolts back in. Scion not giving vigilance. So if the Scion gave it vigilance, were we not dead? I guess we wouldn't be dead, right? Well, no, actually, 2, 4, 6 would come across. I'd be at 1 if I played the Scion instead of the Riddler. Yeah, I think 3 just is too many. Okay, maybe I should have played Scion. Do I want Wrath Disguise against that build of energy? I don't know. I feel like they have a lot more inevitability. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Wrath Disguise still, but I feel like the White Orchid Phantom is so scary. They could probably easily just take me off a double white. Unless I have Leyline. How many Mystical Disputes do I want? I could just board out Mystical Dispute board and Wrath Disguise, maybe just not play around their Riddler. Trim to Consign. I could see that. But they also have Felly of their own. So it's like, I don't know. We'll try this. Felia can blink your opponent's stuff, and then you can consign the Felia trigger and just build your own removal. I wonder if they have Wear Tear. Beans of Solitude. Feels Leyline Scion, man. The dog. The dog. So if they have their own dog, I'm trying to think if it's worth hasting the Kabu versus leaving up Wear Tear. I don't think the tear's really gonna matter. I could see them going Felia. What's the best enchantment that they have? Maybe they have the Raven Charm. I don't know. I don't think I have to leave up the Wear Tear. Do I want to discard any of these? Maybe the land. Land's not even that bad, though. I guess the Felia is not doing too much. Like the Felia, the land's not bad if they do have like the Raven Charm for late line. What I think is gonna happen is that they're gonna attack Felia, exile this, and then Solitude this, and then maybe Solitude Ephemerate. That's probably the most likely thing to happen. Yeah, it's not gonna be good for me. That's if they have Solitude Ephemerate, though. I'm probably dead if they have Solitude Ephemerate. I also don't know if I was supposed to discard Felia. They're preparing their screenshot. They might just have Riddler. Oh god, it's happening. Oh, it's not happening? It has first strike. Oh no, it's dead. That's right. It's still a 3-3 because I didn't fetch. Forgot about that. No, they're good. They're good. Checks out. That could have been way worse for me, though. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't block with the Scion. I was thinking about double blocking, but it just didn't make sense. They flickered the ley line with Felia. Checks out. I forgot this was a 3-3. Maybe that was an argument to go turn 2 Blooded Strand. Riddler, yep. Can't let you do that. If they have nothing, they're dead. I don't know what they could have, though. Do I get this untapped? I do. Hasty dog it is. Go get him, dog. GG's. This man is actually really poor. It's really poor for playing Ragavan on 1. My flesh. Yo, give me 1 sec. Finishing another match. Draw blue source. Not a blue source. I think I might Ragavan on 2 with that hand. I think it's a keeper regardless. Dashing Ragavan's pretty good against blue-white control. I don't know if I'm supposed to Riddler try to draw a land. I go to 5. Let's say they have Unholy Heat. I think I probably just try to Riddler draw a land. Holding these up doesn't do a lot. Unholy Heat. I feel like that was a pretty good exchange for me. Kill my creature, but I draw a card. For a 2-mana creature. Do you think I should play Boseiju and Otawara in my zoo deck? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, that's not real life. Slick shot. If you mold a ley line, you never notice when they're bad. Okay, I understand what's happening right now. The rage bait is so strong over there. Consign, maybe? I will stub it. I'm not afraid. I drew a Kavu. Kind of don't want that land. Any other land I think I would have kept on top except for Basic Mountain. Basic Mountain is very, very awkward. I think I just pass with Felia. think that's better than getting Triome and playing a Ragavan. Okay, I got their Slick Shot show off. Sorry about the double Q in chat. 3-3. Uh-oh. That's an answer to the 3-3, technically. After one turn cycle. To 5 I go. The dog. Bolt Dart. Okay, that was unlucky. Unfortunate. I actually don't think it was unlucky. It's just unfortunate. Goodbye, dog. I get a hasty Ragavan plus Kavu. Kind of like that. Hasty Ragavan. Hasty Kavu. I'm gonna discard Flage. Dang, they both connected, which means I'm getting Wrath. Sorry, we got another Ragavan to dash. It's dashing time. I think I flash an Ophelia. Let's make him bounce his chant. No. Alright, they have 4 cards in hand. I met my opponent in person at an RC. They have this deck completely foiled out in paper. To the T. No. No. Good games. Stub. Mystical Dispute. Wear Tear, I probably need him. Alright, I gotta take out 7 cards, chat. What do we think? Clarion, maybe? Yeah, it's just off Narset to Fairy. It could be okay. Maybe? Do I even want Leyline of the Guild Pact? How good is that against them? I guess they have to bounce it with Teferi before they bounce my Scion, but maybe I don't even want to deal with this. Having a dead draw in this matchup seems pretty bad. What happened? I just saw Tef. I could not cast a spell for the rest of the game. Because they went Teferi, Upkeep Chant, and then pass the turn, and then Upkeep Chant, and then Days Undoing into Scepter Chant. So, I just didn't get to play the game. And that happens. I think Bolts. I don't know. Bolts kind of good against Narset. So maybe I want like 2 Bolts in. Binding's a weird one also. I don't know. Maybe I don't even want to deal with Bolts. I also think I had a couple consigns, maybe. Oop. I don't think I can keep this hand. I think it's too land heavy and just generally pretty bad. Okay. Should have kept the 7. Should have kept the 7, huh? Maybe Riddlers will get us back in this. I don't know. Do you think I keep that 7, chat? 5 lands, Felia, Kavu? Probably not. Two cards? Maybe, maybe. Okay. Infinite Riddler glitch. What mulligan to? I feel validated now. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just get a bunch of no landers in a row, I guess. What can you do? Besides attack with Rockbone. Never punished. I don't know if the never punished phrase applies here because, well, punished implies that I made a horrible misplay. Which I don't know if mulliganing that 7 was a horrible misplay. To each their own, though. I think I just get Temple Garden. And maybe cast a Riddler. It's either Temple Garden, cast a Riddler, or Flage. I think I just cast a Riddler. Might Teferi balance it. Might have Counterspell, sure. They only play like 2 or 3 Counterspell nowadays, so I don't think it's super reasonable to play around Counterspell. That might be like the only thing I can do in a Counterspell anyways. Planes. I don't actually like planes. Plane sounds nice. 1 Teferi down. I could arena out both a Hasty Riddler and a Ragavan. I need another red source so I could haste out multiple Riddlers. I think I'd do that though. My trigger. More cards, more power. Oh, more cards, more power. Are you not intentionally live on YouTube? Am I not live on YouTube? Alright, over on my end, it says I'm live on YouTube on my OBS, but according to YouTube, I'm not live on YouTube. That's cool, I guess. I guess I'll turn off the YouTube stream. Turn off my non-existing YouTube stream. Bye, YouTube. See if this connects. Connects. Did I just hit their Riddler? Which one of these is mine? Oh, Shimata. Which one of these is mine, chat? Ah. Oh, we hit the hinge. I was like, okay. They're both mine. Okay. I got really confused. I thought I hit a Riddler. But no, these are both warped. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know why I thought I got a Riddler off that. Alright, pass. It says warped. I know, I'm just dumb. Use a treasure token. I might want to discard this land to Kavu. Sorry, Jen, I'm just dumb. It's that time of the night. Brain fried. I think I want to discard it to Kavu. Feels the Flage also. I don't know if that Mystical Dispute's getting any better either. Okay. I don't know if I want to make any changes. I still think the 2 Lightning Bolts is probably fine. Yeah, Riddler kind of unbricked my mulligan for, huh? Pretty good card. Okie dokie. Yo, the doobs. Thank you for gifting a sub to Mason. Mason, welcome back. Or welcome for the first time. Take his archives, surveil, planes of the graveyard. Yep. Combat. Bonk. Your turn. Yeah, maybe Wild Undercuddle would be better here, huh? It'd be 3 times. Let's say it hits like 6 times. That's pretty much lethal. Solitude, pitching Solitude. This deck doesn't play Ephemerate, right? Maybe I should just consign. I was gonna use consign on my own Riddler. This seems like a better use of consign to me. Well, I do have another Ragavan, so it's like maybe I could just deploy another Ragavan instead. I would really like those treasure tokens. I don't know. Can I even afford a Kavu Go? Is there like a reason I need to leave up 2 counter spells? Probably not. I guess it's just Kavu Go. Yeah, we knew this though. I'm not gonna Mystical Dispute it. I need a Mystical Dispute to Fairy or Narset. Draco Go. Yep. Again, not gonna fight over it because I'm scared of Planeswalkers. I think I have to be scared of Planeswalkers in this matchup. I could either dash Ragavan or I could Riddler Consign. Kind of like the dashing Ragavan a little bit better. I'm baiting up something else of subtlety. A Mystical Dispute. Yep. Say go. Not waiting on you this round. Excellent. Okay. Feeling not too bad unless they have Solitude. Belly or Flage? Probably Flage. Set up Escape Flage. It's also a 2-turn clock, right? It's gotta be the line. I don't even need Arena. Another attack with Riddler plus the Flage Escape is lethal. They might have Chant in their hand. Hopefully it's not like Teferi to chant. I don't know if there's much I could do about that though. It says activate Gaia Reach. I think it's activate Gaia Reach. This Riddler card's kind of good. Damn, at some point, that game, that could make me draw 2 with Riddler. Wild. Oh, GG. No, double consign on it. Alright, not GG. Oh shit, I hope I lose. Hope I lose for saying GG. About to windmill slam Teferi. It's not windmill slamming Teferi. It's GG, they said. GG's. They said I bored out -4. Opponent is a chatter, so. So I thought I played against them. Apparently I didn't play against them. Maybe I just doxed them. Talking about it's a lot of chatter. Add in 2 purge, 3 dispute, 1 surgical. Yeah, those all sound like good sideboarding options for Riddler Flage. I'd really love to chat with them, but I also really have to pee. BRB. What did they say? To be clear, I'm looking at my list. 4 consign, 3 dispute, 2 purge, 1 surgical, -4 chant, -1 scepter, -1 Teferi, -2 days and doing, -2 fours. I'll stick at this guy's X2 and put in a subtlety. I don't think you should side out Teferi against Zoo. I boarded out my ley lines, but Teferi is a good answer to Leyline, Scion, and the Scepter chant lock can be good if you have the Tef out. Plays around Leyline, Binding, and Consign. I definitely feel like you leave the Teferi in. Forces, I would probably take out all the forces. I might take out, I don't know how many bonds you play, but I think they are bad in matchup. 4 bolts, 4 ley lines, 2 to 3 dispute, 2 to 3 stub. I took them all out. I played 2 man. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, bolts aren't that good. I boarded out a few bolts. Really good against Narset and sometimes Teferi, depending on the situation. I think subtlety's good. Yeah, subtlety's good. Subtlety's good. Teferi's cracked against Zoo. I definitely leave in the Teferi. I took out 2 Force, 1 Days Undoing, 2 Wrath, 1 Isochron Scepter, 4 Chant. Did I read it wrong? Did he not take out a Teferi? Did he board in a Teferi? -1 Teferi. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. I stopped following a while ago, apparently. Yeah, 1 Days Undoing, 2 Wrath. This guy's... Yeah, that seems fine. Chant, kind of good though. Yeah, I'm getting kind of confused. Chat kind of good though. 3 dispute, 4 consign, 1 surgical, 2 purge, 1 subtlety. Yeah, I mean those seem like fine cards too. I don't know about 3x dispute. That seems okay. Yeah, I guess the win on the mulligan to 4 was like big damage. You did combo me game 1. Zeriak, thank you for the raid. I only really boarded Mystical Dispute. Oh yeah, I did board stem. I mean, not leaving in the days I'm doing makes sense. Checks out. I mean, I don't mind helping people improve chat. Even if we are a little bit of a hostage sometimes, it's okay. My goal is to get Narset to fairy with more cards than you. That's why I keep out the chants. Even if I chant to defend Narset, you theoretically can bolt and bind. TBH, I don't know a lot about boarding with blue-white because I don't like the deck very much. But what you're saying makes sense to me. GG's. JP Foil. May I recommend Zoom? As I broke my wrist playing golf. Because it's technically not a lie, but it sounds like one. And it also sounds very pathetic. And that's because it is. Oh my god, where's the starting chat? True story, by the way. And on top of that, I had no idea that I had broken my wrist. So I played golf for an entire year with a broken wrist. And I had no idea that I had a broken wrist. I was like, wow, my wrist really hurts. Every single day after practice, I would bitch about my wrist. And I finally went to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, this is broken. Like, you probably broke it like a year ago. And I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's when I fell down the hill. Yeah, no idea I had a broken wrist. That's, why do you think I don't use hotkeys, chat? It's because if I use Magic Online hotkeys with my left hand, that's where I broke my wrist. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. I have to click on everything. Yeah, game did start. I know that. But I also accidentally let words go, so she does dial. Divorced indeed. Yeah, that's the WASD hand. I'll never be good at any computer games ever again. I was on the varsity golf team. But I ended up retiring after I broke my wrist because, well, I broke my wrist. And it was really hard to golf. Fancy ass Japanese bladed irons, I wish. I had plebeian clubs. Do you play anymore at all? No. Ever since I broke my wrist, I have like been unable to golf. Every time, even to this day, if I swing a club, my wrist will hurt really badly. So I don't even play anymore. Try. In case they remove the ley line, which is very likely. Still good at falling down hills? 100%. I can't Riddler haste plus consign, but I can just Riddler consign. What's the punish here? Kozilek's commanded the Devour of Destiny. I think I pass. I think I pass. I feel like the consigns are very valuable here, and if they go Kozilek's command, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Send a video to America's Funniest Home Videos. I did not get it on video. It would have been cool if I did, though. I could. I could just let this resolve and then haste the Riddler at it. Because I imagine it's going to go down. Not a good draw. I don't even think I'm going to use my arena. Lightly ribbed by Bob Saget in a live studio audience. Isn't AFV still on? Hasted Riddler, Jesus Christ. What are kids into nowadays? Hasted Riddler kind of does sound like a drug. Yeah, chat, we're on that hasted Riddler. Speaking of being on that hasted Riddler, I know that Bob is deceased, sadly. RIP a legend. Yeah, Riddlin. Oh, because it sounds like Riddlin. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I do haste this Riddler. Ragavan. Try to push a little bit of damage. Hopefully they don't have Tron. If they have Tron, I'm gonna lose anyways. Thought nuts here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to take my Leyline of the Guild Pact? Oh. Doesn't want to take my Leyline of the Guild Pact. Weird. Ragavan, Ragavan. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play both these Ragavans. So I can draw two. Hopefully draw two. No. That's the punish. I also don't think that the second Ragavan in my hand is doing anything, though. Double Ragavan has to be good. I know my hand is Leyline of the Guild Pact. Just get Temple Garden tapped. Something good. And Lightning Bolt. Not quite what we were looking for. Okay, that's okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to cast this ley line. That probably answers that. Come at me. I could have bolted the Thought Knots here. That way I can't attack this turn. But I think we're trying to high roll like Leyline Binding on this and then draw a card and then draw a Hasted Scion or something like that. We don't have Flame, sadly. Riddler would be quite good though. Because we could go Riddler Lightning Bolt. Binding, binding, binding. I will go to 1. I think I'm supposed to go to 1. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to 1 for sure. I don't think they're supposed to attack like this. I'm at 1. You know what? That kind of does something. I can draw a lightning bolt. No, you didn't. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky opponent. Okay, we've died. What are we gonna draw? Damping sphere, probably okay. I don't know. Maybe I don't even want damping sphere. I want damping sphere shadow. Didn't we talk about this? I feel like we talked about this. I forgot. Clarion Conqueror might be okay too. Dingo when I play against Storm. I don't remember. Do we want Damping Sphere chat? I don't know if I want Damping Sphere against Storm. I guess the ley lines are pretty poor also. I keep forgetting I should board out the ley lines first in this matchup. And then leave like that in. Oh, Wear Tear. You're playing Charma. Jealous. Cut a Scion for a Bull. I think a 4/4 is better than 3 damage. I think I'd rather just have the 4/4. I think this card might actively be bad. Also, this is colorless now. You Wear Tear solid. Am I cutting for it? Do I ever cut Leyline Binding? Yeah, we're doing alright for ourselves today. Little 5-0, maybe 5-1. I think I'm gonna skip on the Wear Tear. 10 could be okay. Just turn 2 4/4. But is a turn 2 4/4 good enough against them? Does help me filter and try to hit like a Damping Sphere. I almost yielded through my turn. Jesus Christ. Stub. I think it's a keep though. I think I need land also. Or consign. Yeah, right? You want to F6 when you see a Devourer trigger? I always forget that Devourer is like on their upkeep and not a pregame action for when they do the look at the top 4. So sometimes I'll click through my main phase 1, like trying to get them to resolve the Devourer. Just not how that works. It's gonna get Godless Shrine, so Temple Garden, Godless Shrine. I play the Kavu, or do I get rid of the Mind Stone? I think I gotta put some pressure on the table. I hope they don't have Kozilek's Command. I don't know, maybe them having Kozilek's Command is so bad for me that I have to let them biting the Mind Stone. But if they have Eldrazi Temple, they can have the Kozilek's Command anyways. Yeah, I don't think it's getting any better for me. We're just gonna Praise no command. You wouldn't command Kozilek. Alright, fair enough. This is what I lost to last challenge also. Just Eldrazi ramp. It seems like a really hard match for Zoo. Take the Leyline Binding, right? They could take my 4/4. But I'm pretty sure they take the Leyline Binding. They have Devourers, so maybe if I Leyline Binding the Thought Not Save, they just eat it with Devour anyways. Maybe they take the 4/4 that they can't Devour. Yep. I think even with Consigned main deck, it's kind of eh. Kind of a meh matchup. Let's see if I regret this. I need to keep pushing damage, I think. Guess I shouldn't always yield. If they play a Karn, I could float red mana off this treasure. And lightning bolt it. I do away. Yeah, it might be okay. I don't know. I don't have Tribal Flames in this list. I think I just need to smork them down. Cozy Command. I'm gonna throw up. Is Karn Treasure Bolt better than Untapped Bolt Treasure? They probably don't tutor something in that case. I don't know, maybe they do it anyways. Not on the good bowling shirt. Song slaps, by the way, chat. It's actually one of my favorite songs from this album. Or crank it up a little bit. It goes kind of crazy at the end. Everyone's sending everything phase. Depends on if they have another Kozilek's command. If they don't have another Kozilek's command, I can get 6 damage out of this Flage in the graveyard. That'd be huge. It is a card. Karn's good. Sadly, Karn's good, but Karn's good. Maybe they don't get crypt. Gets crypt. Now, why would you do that? Now, why would you go and get graveyard hate against my graveyard strategy? I feel like I have to bolt for the card, right? Like, I don't think I have a choice here. I guess I could. I don't know. I guess I could take a draw step. Cause, damn, Tony, that was a good try. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Maybe I just wait. Is there a world where I just don't want to even bolt this card? If I draw like Hasty Scion, put him to 1. I'm just thinking if I ever want this bolt to go upstairs instead. Like if there's a draw step in my deck, that would make me want to send this bolt upstairs instead. I don't know if there is. Alright, we gotta start getting rid of these spawn tokens. So they return Devourer, and they devour my Leyline Binding. They could eat my Flage. So maybe I have to cast Flage here. Song goes crazy. Telling you, chat. I don't know. Is that better than just like letting my Flage get taken? It's at the top of the screen. Now I am become death. We knew that though. And they take the Leyline Binding. Play the Ragster. I don't have another Survey land, sadly. I think we're gonna lose this one. Need something pretty nice off the top. I know, right? One Surveillance Criminal. I guess I need Riddler into Scion exactly. The Dupes, thank you for the 25. You know what time it is. Is it Titan time? So I need exactly Riddler Scion. Alright, chat. I'm gifting 10 subs if this is Riddler Scion. If you squint really hard, the blue kind of fades together and it looks like a Riddler. Pretty close, TBH. Yeah, that matchup seems tough. I think it's good enough. I don't know what I'm playing against, but seems fine. Oh! Zoomies Doggo. What if they're playing Brood Scale? Yes, if you play this, Ender's tapped. Oh! Oh, I see what's happening over there. Well. Ain't that an inconvenience? Do we bind the spawn? We are gonna try to felly at the spawn though. If they don't use it. Also lets me leave a blade line binding. I don't think jamming the Scion's as good here. Yep. Returns Beseiju, yep. Second Splunk, yep. Welp. It's not looking good, chat. It is not looking good. This isn't that bad either, though. Yeah, we kind of can't do much. As long as they don't escape shift, we should be okay. If they play a Titan, I think that's fine. We can kill next turn. We got 9 plus 7. If I draw into a Lightning Bolt, I can. But as it stands right now, no. Huge. Boseiju. I don't know if I'm gonna need to consign multiple things, but I might as well get a Steam Vents untapped. It's probably fine. Just in case I end up needing to consign multiple things. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to die. Hmm. Weird. It's the bowling shirt. Maybe 2 Flage, 1 Riddler. Maybe it's 2 Flage and a Bolt. I'm actually gonna do 2 Flage and a Bolt. Never mind, I didn't get to hit submit. I believe in you, Ragavan. Carry me, please. Good start. Huh. Will you damp my sphere? Maybe. Depends on what you mean by that. Where's the Sacred Foundry? In Boros Energy. I'm ruined. Nice. Stolen. Yep. Indeed. That's 2 amulets down. Okay. 2 amulets down. Could have had the Triome. Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I guess I'll just cast Scion. I don't know. Maybe Triome was better. Turns the Mycosynth Gardens. Yep. I think you're right, TJ. Oh! 3 out of 4. One more. Holy shit. That's my fucking goat, Ragavan. Start casting them. That's my goat. Oh no, they hit a Splunking. Triumph would have let me deploy this also. I definitely should have gotten Triumph. Sedge. That's fine. Hey, now we can get the Triumph. Ooh, a Rumble. I think I should go fetch for the Triumph before I Rumble. So I don't mill over it. Good Rumble. Very happy I cast that. Monkey gonna get the job done. We can only hope. I don't think I'm supposed to Leyline Binding and Splunking at all. I feel like that's probably incorrect. Oh no, my arch nemesis. Arboreal Grazer. Is this good enough? Probably not. I don't know. What do you think, Chad? You think I keep this on top? I wasn't really even up the clock because of this Grazer, unless I wanted to binding the Grazer, which I really don't want to. I'm pretty sure I bin this. Tricky game. Tricky game. They can still absolutely Titan me and then go pick up Bounce Land, Beseju, and then Beseju either of these. Or they just had a Beseju. And drop me a Flage. Why don't you have a Consign in hand? Because I milled over it with Rumble. I guess, is my answer to that question. Oh, they're going for the haste? I think that's pretty decent for me. Well, that could be good. Well, let's assume they have Bounce Land in hand. They pick up Beseju, they Beseju this, and then they go and get another Beseju, and then they haste the Titan, and then they make a Mirror Pool. I don't know. Maybe this is fine from them. I don't want to expose this arena to Beseju also. I think their last card in hand is probably Bounce Land. I think I actually might know it's Simic Growth Chamber. Oh no, Simic Growth Chamber's here. Can I pet that dog? No. The dog is in the zoo. You have to pay zoo admission first. With 1 Twitch Prime. Only my subs can pet the dog. Nobody else. No, they're not going to block this, and they're going to block this instead. I'm definitely not going to auto yield. They're going to block? Okay. Your turn. Second Titan. I think I'm dead. They might be able to find a line to haste both Titans here. Because they can pick up Beseju, and then they can haste. No, I guess they can't, right? Or they pick up Beseju this, and then haste. Vesuva haste. I don't know, maybe they find the line. They can just get a bunch of crumbling vestiges, I think. Like crumbling vestige, Vesuva crumbling vestige. I'm not dead. Let's go. No, I should be dead. I should 1000% be dead. Hate to see it. Alright, maybe I do want the other Flasion. Drop a bolt, put a Flage for hasty Flage potential. Might be fine. I felt like we were far ahead until we weren't. Until they just killed me. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Ragavan. If I didn't attack with the Ragavan, and I have that as a blocker, I don't know. Rumble hitting nothing was crazy. We do have a lot of spells in the deck, so I can kind of see it. No Solitudes in the deck. We are... No. That's not what we're doing. I don't know. I kind of just want to draw a Flage at the end of the game there. Flage, haste Flage, win the game. Seems fine. It's a fast clock. Goodbye, dog. Wrath is Saga plus Amulet. I don't think Rat's very good. It's very, very poor against the Splunking draws. Which, like, this opponent might be on a Splunking draw right now, and then if I had Wrath this guy's in my hand, it wouldn't do anything. I could always discard it to Kavu, I guess. 5/5. Player Mesa last, sure. So now I can't get Godless Shrine. Not that I think I want Godless Shrine here. Godless Shrine as true. I wonder if they take Forest here to play around Damping Sphere. My inclination is that they're going to take another Amulet. But if I play this Damping Sphere, am I going to consign this Amulet? I guess they probably just cast it right now. Okay. Well, that makes my life easy. Stub. So I'm going to get another Steam Vents here. This looks kind of okay, Beseju aside. If they don't play anything this turn, I guess I can go Surveil. Beseju isn't real. Beseju can't hurt you. Dang, you were right. I mean, that seems fine. Pasaju isn't real. Pasaju can't hurt me. Pasaju isn't real. Okay. We made top 8 again, chat. We're 3 for 3 on the weekend. Every challenge, every top 8. Yay. Thanks for damping my sphere. Got you. I get rid of this ley line. Maybe I get rid of ley line and binding. Close chat. I don't want to be trapped here again. Rip a back chat. I think it's binding, guild pact. Oh yeah, tomorrow's a holiday, isn't it? Is Columbus Day? No. I think that is still a holiday, surprisingly. Should have dashed the Ragavan chat. Get in there, Felia. Make us proud. Behold my mighty tutu. Bias Kahira. Powerful. Surveil. Binbolt. Top deck, Riddler. Oh. Hey, we got full domain though. Whatever that's worth. See if they get off this shunt. Vigilance Felia. Go dog go. Go dog go. Go dog go. Balance the Scion. Pluses. Probably not a good sign. Draw step days undoing. Goodbye cards. I'll miss you. Winnable. 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 Not winnable. We're close. Closer than I thought we were gonna get. I think I bored out Consign. I don't know how many Consign because it's pretty good against Solitude. Maybe 2 bolts. I was gonna board out the Guild Pact also. Hmm. Maybe I need the Wear Tear. Seems kind of bad. Maybe I just play another Consign over a Wear Tear. What if I played a deck with threats in it? It's a good idea. Next time I'll have to play a deck with threats in it. A novel concept. One that must be studied more. Hydrogen decks. Alright, we've been going for 6 hours now. I didn't even realize that. Go gadget dog. What do I have Consign? Goodbye, Sphinx. You'll be remembered. Mm-hmm. Le Binding. Okie dokie. All my value. Buys Kahira. Was it time for the Tude, maybe? I think they probably have Solitude. Consign. That's so lame. Goodbye, Clarion Conquer. I just wanted my counter too. Gosh dang it. Still pretty sure they have Solitude in hand. I want to use the Solitude on this Felio, but they do not want to. It's pretty much what the deck is. Okay, I got one Solitude out of their hand. They're essentially two. The Moderning is going alright. I think we might lose this, but you know, what can you do? We can bid another Flage, maybe? Tap land. Oh, yeah, that's right. The surgical flash. Never mind. Definitely can't be another flash. Stub. That's not bad. I think we sandbagged that. Goes to 4. It's one card on top. Two cards in hand. I think I have another Solitude in hand, chat. I watched the Vintage Finals. Thanks to chat. Alright, Doubtable. I'm pretty happy that they're just running out the Solitudes, though. Goodbye, Felia. Eventually, we'll draw a threat, chat. And we'll haste that threat. And it will be glorious. I'm out of lands. That's a lot of reactive cards. Each draw step brings more pain. It's pretty sad. Needs more Kurt Ape. Alright, we're gonna counter everything. I think this is fine. Sure, they'll find a Teferi. We're gonna counter everything. Spell immediate resolves. Yeah, well. Gotta get this Teferi off the table. He's done it. He's gotten the Teferi off the table. I think I discard this Consign. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I discard this Consign. Oh, good. I don't know. It's either Consign or Mystical Dispute. One of the two. Threat. Oh my god, I don't even have any more fetchables. I'm out of fetchables. Holy schmoly. Oh, yes, activate this, please. Okay. Oh, this is kind of crazy. I ain't even mad anymore. Another one. Oh my god. Okay. That was a good run, chat. I put so many freaking lands in my deck. You know, I have 4 Riddlers in my deck, chat. Somewhere. This is kind of crazy. Perfect. They did put themselves into double Flage range. At this point, I think I just stock up spells. And I go for 1 super turn. Which I guess is pretty risky into this Gnar set. 1 super turn. Yeah, he's gonna eat my hand, I know. Like, I'm trying my best out here. Oh my god. My best isn't very good. Okay. My 1 Kavu. Don't counter my Kavu. I lose. Can I see the exile? Yeah. I do not have any of my Flages in the deck. Because they got Surgical. I guess fetch lands are technically better in play. That makes sense. I don't really want to deck myself with Riddler. So I think also holding lands is probably fine. But you're right, in case of Days Undoing, I should be playing a few. Turn 29. It's just good, clean, modern. The bottom 12 of my deck have to be all creatures. Oh, they took out the Days Undoing. That's right. They told me they took out Days Undoing. I don't even know if they have threats left. I've killed 3. I've killed 1, 2, 3 Solitudes. So I really don't know if they even have threats left. I'm gonna try to set up a turn where I can like haste 4 threats at all the same time. But they also could just have Chant. I don't know. They also said they boarded out Chant though. You should have a lot of threats in the deck. Should. They have to win the game with 1 Solitude, I'm pretty sure. I think this is good enough for me to try to haste as many things as possible. I don't even know if I want to play that. Subtlety. Oh, that's true. Really won't draw, huh? Top. Forgot about that. Yeah. Probably means I just play it actually and not warp it. Well, warping it might be better against Sorcery Speed Supreme Verdict. Yeah, let's warp it. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. I need to find a removal spell for the last Solitude. Cast. Pass. I think we're cooked, chat. I gotta kill Teferi. If I can even go to attacks here. Oh, we're gonna Wrath for 12. Holy shit, Wrath for 12, chat. March for 12. I've never seen a March for 12 before. Hey, look, I found all my Scions. I'm just dead, huh? Yeah, we're dead. Sad. Hate to see it. That was a lot of lands, though. All the Storm Giants. Without lands, you can't cast spells. Ain't that the truth? We only saw... Okay, we saw 1, 2, 3. We saw, I guess, a fair share of Riddlers. Yeah, they figured out Teferi was good in the matchup. After I told them Teferi was good in the matchup. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't even know what was left. I think it was like a Kavu, a Scion, a Riddler. I don't know. Plage was gone. Bolt was gone. On the plus side, we don't have to talk about sideboarding.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.